You see them everywhere. People who are terrified of a quiet room. They speak because they're afraid that if they stop making noise, they'll cease to exist. They leak their plans, their hurts, and their wins like a cracked vessel. But you're going to learn the art of the void. Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's a tactical advantage. When you are silent, you become a mirror. People start projecting their own insecurities onto you. They talk more to fill the gaps, and the more they talk, the more they hand you the keys to their kingdom. You aren't just listening, you're harvesting. Most people operate like an open book with highlighted sentences. You can see their anger coming from a mile away. You can smell their desperation before they even open their mouths. That makes them targets. But a shadow? You can't stab a shadow. You can't trap smoke. Being a mystery is the ultimate form of protection. If they don't know what you value, they don't know what to threaten. If they don't know what you love, they don't know what to take. You move in the dark, not because you're hiding, but because you're operating on a level they aren't equipped to see. Look at your face in the mirror. Train it to be a blank slate. No twitch of annoyance when you're insulted. No smirk of pride when you win. A neutral face is a fortress. It forces people to wonder, and in that wondering, they lose their focus. They stop playing their game and start trying to solve yours. They'll call you cold. They'll say you've changed. They'll try to provoke a reaction just to prove you're still human, still breakable. Let them. Every failed attempt they make to get a rise out of you is a brick in the wall of your legend. You are the one who doesn't flinch. You are the one who doesn't fold. Think about the ocean. The surface can be chaotic, but 3 miles down, there is a silence so heavy it would crush anything that hasn't evolved to handle it. That's where you need to live. Deep, heavy, untouchable. Your internal world should be a place where no one else's opinion has enough oxygen to survive. While the world is busy chasing likes and validation, you are busy chasing shadows. You don't need an audience to be powerful. In fact, an audience is a liability. The more people watch you, the more they try to influence your trajectory. Cut the strings. Move in the blind spots of society. Mastery of mystery means you never show your full hand, not even to your closest allies. Always keep a card hidden. Always have a secondary exit. Not out of paranoia, but out of professional excellence. If you are 100% known, you are 100% replaceable. But a mystery? A mystery is indispensable. When you walk into a room, don't try to be the center of attention. Be the observer. The man who speaks the least usually knows the most. When you do finally speak, let your words be like a surgical strike, precise, rare, and impossible to ignore. A single word from a silent man carries more weight than 1,000 screams from a fool. Master the art of the no. No explanation, no apology, just a boundary. When you stop explaining yourself, you reclaim your time and your dignity. You owe the world nothing, not your thoughts, not your reasons, and certainly not your emotions. People are obsessed with being real. But real is often just an excuse for being messy and uncontrolled. Forget being real. Be legendary. Be a ghost story they tell when things go wrong for them. Be the ghost in the machine that they can't find, but whose influence they feel everywhere. This path is lonely, yes, but it's the loneliness of the mountain peak, not the loneliness of the grave. Down in the valley, they're all huddled together, trading secrets and betraying each other for a moment of belonging. Up here, the air is thin, but the view is clear. Stop leaking your energy. Stop giving away your power. Every time you complain, you lose. Every time you brag, you lose. Every time you react, you lose. Build in total darkness. Let your success be a sudden, unexplainable phenomenon that leaves them scratching their heads. You aren't just a person anymore. You are a system. a strategic entity that functions regardless of how it feels. Your emotions are data points, nothing more. You observe them, you analyze them, and then you put them back in the box where they belong. Stay unreadable, stay unpredictable, stay dangerous, because the moment they think they've figured you out is the moment you've already moved on to a game they haven't even heard of yet. Be the ghost, be the shadow, be the silence that terrifies the noise. They won't see you coming, and by the time they realize you were there, you'll be gone.